I just want to make it clear before the video starts. This was my first time playing this game in years. So if the gameplay is ass, allow me. I've not played this game. I was just trying to figure out the controls. Elsa Bloodstone just dropped, and I've only just found out about it because I'm done with Marvel Rivals. I think, at least. I've played this game since release. I've played it on console and on PC. And I know you're probably thinking, well, we don't care that you quit Marvel Rivals. This is more of a video for me, if anything. For a 6v6 shooter, you get the most brain-dead, incompetent teammates who always insta-lock DPS when they know you need another support. A major thing in this game that I see many people mention is it needs roll queue. But I don't think roll queue can save it because the game will still be ass. You would think that the most common solution would be run 2-2-2. Everyone and their fucking grandmother and that grandmother's dog wants to run triple support. Why? Because it's the most cancerous Israeli thing you could ever do. And what makes it worse in Marvel Rivals' case is some healers are only viable in triple support comps like Mantids. If you were to run them in a duo healer comp, you would be castrated and accused of throwing. And if you didn't have a penis, they would inject you with the fluids to build one and then they'd cut it off. So Marvel Rivals have now bred this a whole era of triple support because they're scared of releasing healers like in Overwatch where an ult won't save the game. And that's another thing with Marvel Rivals is healer ults need to stop being invincibility potions. People just don't die. Triple support makes the game drag out and makes it a lot more longer. It's a tactic people use, sure, but it needs to be balanced in some way. If people have more than 2 healers in a team, the overall healing for the team drops down. Something like that where people are incentivized more to play as 2 healers and actually do help with the team in damage or tanking. But no, they won't do that. People that play healer on TikTok, Twitter, everything, all they do is complain. The Marvel Rivals fanbase is one of the worst things I've seen. They're just crybabies. And I know I sound like one right now complaining. And shit. Google Gaga. But no. A healer mains, all they want, buffs. They could be the strongest role in the game. And they'll still want more. They will never be complacent with what they have. Sue Storm was throwing up LeBron level stats. And yet even then, Sue needs a buff. Wow, they're nerfing Sue. They're really punishing healers. Healers becoming an impossible role to play. Unless they get buffed and Dive gets nerfed, they're never happy. And that's another topic. Dive is completely dead. Everyone went on about Daredevil being broken. But if you think about it, Daredevil was not that good. He was only deemed as good because every other Dive hero was dead. Healer mains just want a brain dead experience where they hold one button. And then that's it. That's the game. That's all they want. They just want to do one thing and not use their brain. Just hold W and left click. And that's it. Genuinely, this game feels like it's inhabited by Jewish retards who can't think. And the nuffs and buffs in general don't make sense for this fucking game. Now, don't get me started on ranked. That is a whole thing on its own. Different roles dictate how many ranking points you get, with DPS getting the most, which is buttfuck stupid, because why would I play any other role than DPS? If healers get me the least, why would I want to play healer? Also, the matchmaking in ranked is even worse than the people you play with. No, because it dictates the people you play with. You will be up against the Navy SEALs who killed Bin Laden themselves, whilst you get a team of 7 Beetlejuices. I genuinely think that games should implement a system where ranked is locked behind IQ test. Otherwise, if you fail, fuck off. You can't play this game. Also, don't get me started on console. I went back to playing console ranked the other day. It was it's like having a mallet hit me in the balls. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced. People are genuinely so brain dead, and what makes it worse is on console, you have to type with the controller unless you have a keyboard plugged in. I don't want to plug in a keyboard to my PS5 because that's just too long. So, and I've noticed people spend more time typing in chat than actually playing the game. But console lobbies, you'd rather go to an active war site and just fight there than play Rivals ranked on console. It's lobotomized. It's a lobotomized piece of shit. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if you don't like Marvel Rivals, why do you still play? FOMO. Rivals is a live service game, and because of that, there's always going to be new content drops, skins, battle passes, game modes, events. I've spent a lot of money on Rivals, I will admit, and that's literally why I play the game. Because of the fear of missing out on these events and stuff like that, always bring me back. The free-to-play formula is actually a cancerous predatory system that I was victim to, but I've broken free from my shackles. The only thing I wish to be a victim to is goth mummies. It's just, like if you enjoy the game, you enjoy it. Don't let me stop you. I might play it here and there in the future, but it's nothing that I'm looking forward to go back to. Like shit, I haven't removed the game from my PC. That's why Raging Blast is my gameplay right now, because I forgot to record Rivals gameplay before I delete the game. The only gameplay I have is from like season 2. If you were curious about what kind of player I am, how good I was at the game, I peaked Diamond 3. And before you say anything, all I have to say to you is GTA 5 Thug Life compilation.